Okay. Hi, everybody. My name's Tiff. Welcome to Mother Kali Guided Messages. Thank you for being here. If you like the reading, you like my vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers so that I can live stream. Yeah. So won't that be fun? Okay. If you're new to the channel, basically what this is an oracle card channel. I do oracle card readings here. They're kind of like vibe checks if you're familiar with my other channel. Only I don't pull tarot on this channel. I just use oracle and intuition. So we get more of a high vibrational messages that deal with the bigger pictures in life, like our path, how we're progressing on it, what we need to be focusing on. It's more the universals rather than the particulars. Does that make sense? Okay, tarot can get very particular. So if you like that sort of thing, if you enjoy tarot as well, you can check out my channel, Green Fairy Tarot. Fairy spelled F-A-E-R-I-E. Green Fairy Tarot. Okay, now I always start these with a pull from the Kali Oracle deck, because like these, Mother Kali guided messages. Bear with me a second. I'm feeling called to shuffle up my decks. I also do personal readings. Combination of tarot and oracle. I also do personal readings. I'm running a special right now. $10 for 30 minutes. Email greenfairytarot@gmail.com if you're interested in one of those. And if you decide to extend the reading, it will only be like a $20 reading. Usually my readings are $30 for an hour, $15 for a half hour, but cut y'all a deal. Okay, Bhadra Kali. I'm being told to get 3. Dakshina. Kali Mahamaya. Alright, I'll show you these cards real quick. Here's Bhadra Kali. Here's Dakshina. And here's Kali Mahamaya. So I know Bhadra Kali is Kali in her most benevolent form. Dakshina is like the payment, the offering that you give to a deity or to a religious person, like a priest or a priestess, if they officiate for you. And Mahamaya would be the great illusion. That would be the reality that we're currently living in, right? The great illusion. So I'm guessing this is going to have something to do with auspiciousness and welcoming wealth into our lives as a collective. That's my initial take. Yep, Bhadra Kali. This is Kali in her most benevolent, protective, and auspicious. That means luck bringing. An auspicious form. This form is very approachable and loving, as opposed to Ma's fiercer aspects. Dakshina. What I found for this one, again, benevolent mother who protects her children from misfortune. But, okay. Dakshina is also a ritual offering. like a monetary offering. And Kali Mahamaya. Kali of the Great Illusion. You're being called to see the underlying spiritual unity of all things and to walk your path with fierce authenticity, for you are a valid and cherished emanation of the Divine Mother. You know, that came through in my prayer. So I always do an intuitive prayer before I post, right? You know, upload. And the prayer I got that came to me, I wish I had a paper and pencil to write it down. It was a really good one. It was first person prayer. Right? And the prayer was something along the lines of, I am the perfect emanation of the Divine Mother. I am one with her in thought, form, and conscience. Her truth flows freely from my mouth. That kind of thing. Try praying that way. Collective, I encourage you to start praying in the affirmative. Start praying in the first person. Okay? And see how that changes your mindset. Okay? We got a bunch of kiddos in the background. You can probably hear them. Okay. Bhadrakali. Okay. You can accept, or we as a collective can accept the Mother's grace because she knows us inside and out. She knows our entire history, and she still chooses to love us and call out to us to embrace her. Transition. Yeah, again, you may be going through an intense spiritual transition right now. I mean, you could be letting go of some very long-held beliefs. You could be learning things about yourself that you never imagined were really possible. Like everything from the way you carry yourself to the kind of music you listen to, the kind of media you take in. Everything shifts. This is her working through you, okay? And Kali Mahamaya, commitment. All right? Okay, so for those of you who are on like a twin flame journey, know that there is no separation between you and your person. I know it feels that way right now, but they're truly in the 3D. We're subject to the illusion of separation, the illusion of distance. But in the energetic realms, we are one. I'm actually going to start with that. Commitment, please. Renewal, spark. Yeah. You may have been trying to let go of this connection. Okay? Present, abundant, gratitude, masculine. Yeah. So something in your masculine Venus love offer. So something in your... Something has been reawakened, I should say, in your divine masculine. I feel like I'm probably talking to a majority divine feminine here, but if you're a divine masculine, then you probably have felt a shift or an awakening lately. You may be more intuitive. You may be more... more in touch with your inner eye, like able to see things. Let's transition. Thoughts, isolating. Okay. You should journal right now, collective, because otherwise your thoughts are going to be very isolating. Because you've got so much going through your head right now. You're going through, well, an intense spiritual transition, and not everybody understands or accepts that. So you probably keep your thoughts and your experiences to yourself. You should journal them out. You should try to find a community of like-minded people where you can get at least some of these off your chest, okay? Healing inner child separation longing. Yeah, it's an inner child wound that keeps you separated from community while still longing for it. Maybe it's feelings surrounding, like, self-worth. You can pray to Ma to help show you these wounds, reveal these wounds to you, and help you heal them. She'll do that for you. All right, and what's history? Cycles, completion. Okay, good. So we've recently completed some kind of karmic cycle. That's good to know. What's going on here? Perfect. Wow, chemistry, spirit assistance, and seeds. Okay. Yeah, so you're breaking out of some kind of cycle so that you can embrace, with the assistance of your spirit guides, of course, this new attraction. Well, it's going to feel new. You probably already know who this person is that's got your heart. Open, receive. Yeah, that looks like a masculine hand to me. I think our divine masculines are finally waking up, everyone. So, if you're a divine masculine watching this channel, welcome. Hello. Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Any of those signs could be significant. But mostly just try to stay grounded. You know. Don't let important appointments slip. Get a daily, like, house cleansing practice. You know, make sure you're doing your dishes. Make sure you're going to your doctor's appointments. That kind of thing. Really. Because it's easy to let those little 3D, materialistic kind of concerns when you're on a spiritual path and you're staring at the prospect of eternity in the face. It's easy to say, like, oh, you know, I'm fine. I don't need to go to the doctor for that ache in my back or whatever. But yes, you do. Stay grounded, okay? Victim consciousness. Okay. You're not that wounded child anymore. Okay? Remember, you need to step back into your power. You need to reclaim your power, okay? So that you can have the things you want in life. How teachable are you? Yeah, exactly. Can you learn to step back into your power? Sexuality. Ooh, goodness. There's nothing wrong with exploring the sexual arts on your path to empowerment and liberation. Dreams. Ooh la la, okay. So, I don't know if you've been having dreams of a sexual nature, or if someone's dreaming about you, possibly both. Help from above. Yeah. The divine realms want to see you and your twin flame together, okay? That's good. That's rare in life. Beauty, yeah. But self-sabotage. You're beautiful, but you hold yourself back. Healing, hole in the soul. Yeah, you need to heal that hole in your soul. It's an inner child wound that's got you feeling like you don't belong in the world. Okay? You do belong. You're a light in the world. The world needs you. The world adores you. Phoenix rising. Here you are. Yep. Remember, the world adores you. Okay. Let me pull some moon cards and I'm going to wrap it up. Meditate and contemplate. Absolutely. Put all of that put all of that frenetic mental energy that's buzzing around contemplating eternal truths. Try to give that a little bit of form, a little bit of shape through meditation and contemplation. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, there's never going to be a right time to start a new spiritual practice or to strengthen one you already have. And lastly, bring love into the situation, especially love for yourself. Okay? Try to feel that unconditional love for all things that Ma feels. And it might bring you some peace and some clarity and hopefully some self-worth and self-esteem, because you'll realize that everyone is a perfect emanation of the divine. But not all of us realize it, and not all of us work to actualize it. So working to actualize it, not just worship it, or even deny it, that's where true strength and beauty and victory lie. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Like, subscribe, share. Hit me up if you want a reading. $10 for a half hour. greenfairytarot@gmail.com. That's all I got for you. Okay, bye.